Point and stare at TJ and Riggins anytime you want on YouTube. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Man, I hope that made it on the air. Right? You know, Rob said it's time to go, and so I start the thing. You know, we're live. Yeah. And then here he goes, oh, it's so good.
Oh, it's so good.
It sounded very actual say. Because he was talking about Dario fast food place. Lindsay asked him at the last second, you know, oh, it's so good. Oh, I really hope that made it onto the radio.
Yeah.
It was sensual.
Yeah. And that's a Christian company like Chick-fil-A is.
Oh, is it?
But I think maybe even better. Better Christians, I think.
Give me an example of what they sell there, because I'm picturing
their burgers are great.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah. Then again, I don't know how much publicity we want to give them. We gave them an opportunity to advertise with us, and they didn't want us. So,
rude.
Oh my gosh, Dario.
I don't know what's good for them.
Well, they're no longer in business, right? He said. So maybe.
No, I said I miss it because I haven't been eating dirty meals.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought you meant they gone.
No, they're not. They're booming.
Oh, they're booming.
They're not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But then again, they didn't want none of us. So be that as it may.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
Yeah. Once you flat out say you don't want us, then we got nothing for you.
Mm-hmm. Nothing.
You said right in our dang face.
Nothing.
We don't want you.
Hey, Lindsay, when you got married, what was your wedding like? Was it on the beach or something, one of those type deals, or did you have a big church wedding?
It wasn't in the church. I know.
Well, then you ain't really married.
It was on the water in Key West.
Okay, that's right. You went to Key West, got tattoos.
Yeah.
I mean, just lived it up like a daggone biker gang out there.
Yeah.
It sounds like a biker gang.
We gonna get tattoos on our wedding day,
baby. This is forever. This is forever, and I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna go get your tattoo. You match me. If you feel it's gonna be forever too, then you'll get a tattoo. You'll step up here.
Come on.
Yeah.
Great memories in Key West.
Right in front of the daggone Ernest Hemingway painting.
Wasted away again in Margaritaville.
We'll get that old boy on the corner to roll us up a couple of cigars. We'll smoke them while we're getting tattooed. Oh, man.
Good. I didn't think about that.
What a life we have stepped into together.
Yep. It was something.
So the reason I ask is because they say that the number one trend for weddings in 2025 is hiring a wedding content creator. Now, this is somebody different than the photographer or videographer and all that. This is somebody who comes in and specifically makes videos and does pictures and all of that are going to shine on social media.
Yeah. I know a woman that does this. She said, in 24 hours, I'll have you 3 reels and 2 stories. So you can get them up, in a timely way. But it's unbelievable. They do a great job.
Mm-hmm.
I could do that.
Yeah, you could. You're good at making those reels.
Yeah. Let me do a side job of that.
But then you'd have to be around brides and weddings and stuff all the time. I couldn't deal with that.
Yeah, never.
That's why you didn't have no wedding like that. You partied it up. Woo! Rack them pipes, girl.
Yeah.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Greg Nog time.
What you doing there, Greg?
Oh, hey, Katie. I'm making my world famous Greg Nog.
Well, if it's so world famous, how come I don't know about it?
There's a lot you don't know about me. Like how I just ordered truckloads of our most popular items at Sweet Dreams.
You did what?
Shh.
Right now, save up to 70% on overstocks, clearance, and closeouts. In stock and ready to rock. Only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. Watch the TJ and Riggins Show with new Carolina-specific content, deals, and more. Available to check out every weekday. Add it to your phone's home screen today. Available whenever you want it on the TJ and Riggins app. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
There is a woman who is, well, she's a young woman, put it that way. I don't like calling women in their early, like 20 or 21, women, because they're not full women yet. They're young. They're young women. They're young women. There's nothing wrong with saying a young woman.
Oh, no,
even for, I know, but the feminists, I mean, they freak out if you say girl about an adult or someone who's borderline adult. You know, we worked for that feminist at that radio station one time, and she would correct me. I said, "Oh yeah, that girl that used to work for us." And she said, "You mean woman?"
Oh yeah, she
checked
you real quick.
Like, whatever.
Please call me a girl or a young woman. I beg you.
But anyway, so you know how I always say that it's ridiculous for a man to not be able to at least fix himself a meal in the house. A guy that can't cook anything, is not good. You if you have sons, they at least need to learn how to cook a few basic things, and not be helpless when it comes to feeding themselves if a woman's not around to cook it.
Yeah.
Same with women, because a lot of women can't cook now, but they brag about it.
Yeah, right.
You know, so this is a different take on it from this young woman, and some people may be offended by this. Maybe the people who were expecting to hear something there and then didn't hear it. Let's see. Yeah.
People who say that they can't cook are telling on themselves, because that just means you can't.
Okay, so since she is a young woman, she speaks lazily. Can't cook. Young women either speak like that, or so fast you can't understand them, or in that that sing song. So the reason people can't cook is because they're lazy. You know, whatever. So let's start that over and try to listen carefully.
People who say that they can't cook are telling on themselves, because that just means you can't read nor follow instructions, which probably were two assumptions I already had about you, but thank you for clarifying.
Now, Riggins, I know you say they talk like that because they're trying to fit it into a short amount of time on the social medias. That was 10 seconds. She didn't need to be rushed in that. She had plenty of time. She had 80 more seconds she could have gone with that. Right. Well, you know what I'm saying? It's not, you just can't read and follow directions, which says a lot about what I already thought about you anyway.
Got to get it in there. She makes a great point, though. I totally agree with her.
Yeah, I mean, there are so many recipes out there. You just read, but you got to know what the recipe means. Like, you got to know the terms of cooking in some instances. You know, you got to know how, if something says, saute, you got to know what that means, things like that, and how to adjust the fire and all that kind of thing. Lindsay. But borderline, it's reading directions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw Lindsay's enchiladas on Instagram yesterday.
Actually, it did look like enchiladas. It was pasta. It was I can't think of the word. It was
terrible.
I'm so sorry.
Disgusting.
It was manicotti.
Oh, okay. Thank God. Oh.
Yeah. But they looked. I mean, they look like the same.
Yeah.
But it's got the same filling, the ricotta and everything in the manicotti.
That was meatloaf.
Sorry. You mean those cheeseburgers?
Yeah.
Wow, everybody loved my enchiladas, I guess.
Yeah.
Italian enchiladas.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, it's TJ, and we were hanging out the other night at our new favorite place, Blackfin Ameripub in Ballantyne, and I figured out that's where I'm going to be watching the ball games this year. That's right. They have about 40 TVs showing all of the games on Saturdays, the college games, and their official Ohio State Buckeyes bar. You don't want to miss that if you're a Buckeyes fan as well as a Packers fan or a Panthers fan. They got it all. Not to mention some of the best food that I have had in a long, long time. You're looking for a great time? Go to Blackfin Ameripub in Ballantyne. Check it out at acetj.com/Blackfin.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Click the deals button to get all our exclusive best deals anywhere from all of the TJ and Riggins Show partners. Add it to your phone's home screen today. most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
So corpse flower is one of the top trending topics. 20,000 people today are in Sydney, Australia to watch the blooming of this corpse flower. It's a plant, and it hasn't bloomed in 15 years, and they say the scent smells like decaying flesh. That's why it's called a corpse flower.
Yeah.
20,000 people lined up to go see this thing bloom.
How do they know it's going to bloom?
I guess it's already opening, and it's sort of like a process as it opens up, but it's not a particularly pretty flower. I don't even know why you'd want to see it. And it stinks.
Now, what if it doesn't open today? It just started to bloom, but do they know how long it takes once that happens? Do they know the timing of the process?
I think they know the window of when it's going to open and then, fall off or die or die again. I don't know.
And people standing in line.
20,000 people.
That's
to
crazy.
smell a dead body.
Yeah, basically.
Oh,
Look at a plant.
Do people drop everything to make it there for this?
I think so.
Well, they don't have anything to do.
Is that
It's
right?
Australia. If they're not making wildlife TV shows, nobody really has a job. That's the whole industry. The whole economy is wildlife shows.
Yeah, I mean, that's
That's all I
know.
ever see coming out of there.
The Irwin family.
Yeah.
Come on. Diddy is suing a couple of people saying that they're putting out defamation or speaking defamatory lies about him, specifically related to his quote unquote freak off parties and stuff like that. So I didn't even know you could sue somebody from in jail. I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, you can.
You got to meet with your lawyer and then you file the complaint or whatever it is.
Yeah, because you file other things, legal documents and all when you're in jail. Like you file for dismissal of this and consideration on that.
But it can't look good when you're in prison. They're like they're lying about me. It's like, well, I don't know.
yeah. You're in there for a reason.
I don't want y'all on a jury of mine ever. I mean, God forbid I speak up for Puffy for anything because I think he's rotten to the core. But I mean, there are those things that even though you're in prison, you still have rights legally.
Yeah, true. Yeah, and he hasn't been convicted of
He
anything.
hasn't been convicted of anything yet. So
Yeah, I would sing like a bird. Even when you got in trouble for bringing that clip in through the airport, I would have been on the drive. I'd be like, yeah, but I saw him do it.
Right.
yeah.
Well, you pretty much were standing there at the airport going, I told him.
Yeah, I raised my hand. I said, he has a gun.
Yeah, he was telling
didn't think
everybody
that
else
through.
we were traveling with because it was just a clip that had bullets in it. I didn't have a gun. I just forgot to take the extra magazine out of my bag, and everybody else said, "What did they stop him for?" And Riggins goes, "He's got a gun," like holding his finger up in the air and
In LaGuardia, in JFK.
Yeah, LaGuardia.
Didn't think that through.
Yeah.
We've got more coming up next.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Hey, it's TJ, and I am telling you what, if you haven't seen Jewelers on Main in Mooresville, you're really missing out. Beautiful, beautiful pieces with jewelry repair done in-house. You can even design your own piece of jewelry. You're going to love them. Jewelers on Main in downtown Mooresville.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. Did you know you can add the home page to your phone's home screen? It's easy. Check out the instructions at the top, and it only has to be done once. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
When it comes to football, I know where I'm headed. Wild Wing Cafe. They've got hot wings, cold beer, and football on all the big screens. It's the best place to catch every play, enjoy some killer wings, and ice-cold drinks. See you at Wild Wing Cafe, your game day headquarters.
Available whenever you want it on the TJ and Riggins app. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
If you live in the Charlotte area, then you can check me out today if you want on News Talk 1110 WBT. I'm sitting in for one of the hosts there. Vince Coakley is his name, and he has to be out today and tomorrow, and I'm filling in for him. So it could be just a complete blank show over there. I don't know, because I've never done news talk type stuff before.
Sure.
But I'm so talented, it shouldn't be very hard. You know?
No.
I mean, come on.
You super excited?
I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, I would be
You
too.
know, because you know how many years it's been since I walked into a radio studio by myself.
Yeah.
To just do a show.
Have you ever done it?
Yeah. I did mornings.
Oh,
you know,
right.
You know, on my own before, way back in the day.
Do you need me to come? Because I feel like I can talk politics all day.
I appreciate the offer, but but I know you got those children to take care of.
Right. That's the only reason. Yeah. So did you see me?
if you want to hear that, it's AM 1110 News Talk 1110 WBT in Charlotte, legendary WBT, and you know it's an old radio station if it only has 3 call letters.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It'll stand out.
Mm-hmm. Lindsay, here's something very exciting for you.
Okay.
There are 25 million tons of spiders on Earth right now.
Okay. That just makes my skin crawl.
Based on the amount they eat, in theory, they could eat every single human on the planet in 1 year.
What?
Added up, all the spiders in the world consume somewhere between 400 million and 800 million tons of prey every year, while all the humans on Earth weigh around 300 million tons. Now, this is one of those things that people get mad at me about when I say, they don't know that. How in the world are they coming up with these numbers? I mean,
yeah.
You can just say stuff. You can't prove that.
Yeah, that's it. That was even hard to wrap your head around, even knowing the numbers. I'm like, I don't really get it.
You lost me with all those numbers.
Right. Same with dinosaurs. There were no dinosaurs. Nobody's ever seen one.
People get so mad when you say dinosaurs aren't real. Oh, they get crazy, TJ.
Well, okay, so they were real, but they don't know what they did. You know, this dinosaur did this, and he hunted this, and this, and then they don't know that. Yeah. All they found is the only thing they have to go on is bones.
That's right.
They put the bones together at some museum, and then they sit around and guess, aka hypothesize.
Right.
Thank you, paleontologists. Just stick to not eating meat and be done with it.
Right.
The paleontologists.
That's what they do.
Mm-hmm. They only eat fish. Yeah. But yeah, they don't know. And there's no way they know this about these spiders.
Yeah, I mean, they can eat everybody in the world in a year if they wanted to. Well, what's stopping them?
And the scientists that come up with this kind of crap are the ones to say that they can't believe in God because there's no proof. You can't have solid proof and show it in your hand. But yet they'll put out some crap like this and dinosaur theories and everything. We're supposed to just jump. No, not today. Get thee behind me, paleontologists.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, it's Lindsay from the TJ and Riggins Show. I love R. Gregory Jewelers in Statesville, mainly because they have so many different options. You can find diamonds, fashion jewelry, anything for this holiday season. So make sure to tell your loved ones to check out R. Gregory Jewelers in Statesville. Go to tjriggins.com/diamonds for directions. At R. Gregory Jewelers, we speak diamond.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Oh, look, our new subscribe button, where you can make sure you're getting the new shows right when they're posted. Find listening options for Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, social media sites, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
If you live in the Charlotte area and you need furniture, then you need Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. We love them, and you will too. So go to tjriggins.com/sweetdreams for Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
This is the TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show.
TJ, I think you'll like this. There is a new phrase that's being thrown around on social media a lot, and in a totally serious way. I heard a woman refer to another woman she said, "You know what I admire about her? She has shown so much bravery about her use of injectables."
Love that.
Yeah.
Bravery about your use of injectables, meaning that she's
Ozempic and
honest.
stuff.
Well, or facial fillers
Vaccine,
and lip fillers and stuff like that, and that she's honest about it. Who cares? What? I guess people press other women like, "What are you doing to your face? You need to be honest about what you're doing to your face." First of all, it's none of your business. It's none of your business.
And is it necessary to have to be honest?
I don't think so.
Because people can tell.
Yeah.
Well, maybe, but
about your injectables.
even if you can't, why is the onus on them to be like, "Here's what I've done to my face. I'm injecting Botox, this many units, and I'm doing lip filler." Who
cares? Yeah.
Mind your business.
Right. But they feel like a lot of women think that there should be no secrets between them.
That's what it sounds
Ever.
like.
No secrets at all. If you're doing something, I need to know about it. I'm your friend.
Why can't they have
like-
secrets about that?
Like Jody has one friend, and then a bunch of her friends were over, and several of them have had boob jobs.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Well, I mean, I did it because after breastfeeding, mine were just terrible, and this, that, and the other." And another one would say, "The reason I did it was, whatever. Mine were two different sizes, and it was just terrible." And then one of our other friends said, "I did it because I wanted bigger boobs."
Yeah. I love that.
I love that too.
Yeah,
I mean,
you don't have to have some sort of a
reason.
Yeah.
yeah. Do you find, Lindsay? I know you're pretty open about what you do, Botox or whatever. But do you find pressure to admit what you're doing from other women?
No, I mean, I'm kind of an open book, so it doesn't bother me. But I don't know. When you first said this story, I thought you meant the bravery because it hurts, and it does.
Yeah, well, it turns out it does hurt for some people. There's a kid in the news, and I say kid because he just turned 18 years old. His name's Charlie Baker. He's from England. He is going viral because he had some lip filler done. He's 18 years old. He's got that young skin, and it caused psoriasis, a case that his doctor says is the worst case of psoriasis he's ever seen.
What?
God,
Oh,
yeah,
my
it's all
goodness.
over his face.
All over his face.
How do lip injections cause that?
I don't know, but
Was he allergic to it or something?
Must have been.
Yeah.
But 18 years old, you got that great skin and you're shooting stuff.
That's sad.
Your lips.
Bless.
I know, but they say it's preventative, right? Botox is preventative and lip fillers
Well,
are
lip
preventative.
injections are. I mean, those are just, you want bigger lips? Let's fill them up.
Yeah. He's got a bunch of followers. He said he wanted to be like all the other influencers that look, wonderful and youthful and stuff like that. But you are youthful. You're 18 years old.
There's,
Right.
There's a screw loose up there.
Yeah.
Like he needs to get to a British therapist and a preacher.
Well, good luck.
Yeah, not in England. I'll tell you that.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Every weekday, the Extra Funny podcast is available at tjriggins.com. It's uncensored and, well, extra funny. Extra Funny is sponsored by Eric Javits. Find your next great hat at Eric Javits. Get 20% off your order today by going to tjriggins.com/deals. That's tjriggins.com/deals. Then use promo code TJ at checkout.
Hey Charlotte, ready to enjoy a chef-prepared meal using delicious seasonal ingredients without ever having to leave your home? Table and Twine is the answer. Have a world-class dining experience without ever leaving your house. Learn more at tjriggins.com/tableandtwine.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to hear the new TJ and Riggins shows, archives, podcasts, watch the show, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today. Point and stare at TJ and Riggins anytime you want on YouTube. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, this is a sweet story. Wildlife officials saved a moose that fell through the ice on a lake in upstate New York. It was 200 feet offshore, And since moose is not a light animal, they couldn't just lift it out. So they used a chainsaw to carve a channel in the ice.
Oh.
And then they led the moose to swim to the shallow water. And then it climbed out on its own to safety.
That's cool.
Yeah, where they promptly shot it and butchered it.
Dinner.
I mean, they had to work harder for it than regular moose hunting because they had to dig that channel and all that. But still, meat on the ice right there.
That's what it is.
Boom. No, they didn't do that. They should have, but they didn't.
Can you eat a moose?
Oh yeah,
you can eat moose.
Yeah. Hey, those Alaskan people on those reality shows, they get a moose and it will last the whole winter. It's like the same kind of amount of meat you'd get on probably an entire cow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, some of them are huge.
You have like a moose steak?
Yeah.
Okay.
Moose burgers.
Moose burgers.
Moose gravy.
Moose on the glass. Moose on ice.
Moose confit.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, just say eating a deer or an elk.
Okay.
But I'm sure I just imagine a deer tasting better though, because it's smaller and probably not as tough. But then a cow is huge.
Yeah, right.
And then you get tender parts of the cow.
Sure. Wow.
But
it's a cool rescue.
But again, the wildlife officials didn't kill it.
Good. Poor thing.
Because they could have done that while it was in the water, maybe. I don't know. No, because they couldn't lift it up out of there.
Yeah, he would have just been down there.
Yeah.
But carving with chainsaws, carving out a channel is pretty clever thinking. I mean, that is just,
You wouldn't have thought of that?
I would not have thought of that.
No, same.
Yeah, I wouldn't have either because thank God I didn't grow up around places where the lakes would freeze like that.
Yeah.
Ugh. Have you ever wanted to go ice fishing though? Sometimes they show it in the movies and on TV rigs where it looks like it would be peaceful and a little, kind of fun.
In a cool little cabin with the ice hole in the floor.
Yeah.
I think, that would be super sick.
Yeah, so I mean, they put heaters in them now too, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd trust that. I don't want anything heating up that ice. It might give way, you know.
But isn't it like, feet thick or something?
Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm.
You'd be all right.
That's a big ice hole.
That's a huge ice.
What?
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Lily and Grace is an incredible boutique in Mooresville, North Carolina that was built from a lifetime of experience in the interior design and home renovation businesses. Beautiful furniture and interior design elements ready to tell your home's story. Lily and Grace offers a wide range of products that can be customized to accommodate every corner of your home. They truly create pieces of art, and we are so proud to be working with them. Learn more at lilyandgrace.com. That's lilyandgrace.com.
Let's go. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. The TJ and Riggins Show, Extra Funny, The Week in Review, and all the new and past podcasts. Listen, fast forward, download, and share. Add it to your phone's home screen today. Available whenever you want it on the TJ and Riggins app. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
I am so excited about this. Finally, they've come out with a new convenient product for people with a sophisticated palate.
Okay.
Such as I.
You do.
You know?
Yeah.
So imagine going into a nice restaurant, Riggins. They bring out your entree, and in your pocket, you can pull out a single-serve packet of liquid Velveeta and pour all over that filet mignon.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so they're making these now called Vel to go single-serve packets at Walmart for $5.91, and that includes 3 cartons with 4 packets in each one. So it says it's for a limited time, though. So I guess it's the same type of Velveeta that's in the shells and cheese.
Sure.
That you squeeze out of that foil packet.
Yeah.
But,
Could you imagine being at a nice steak restaurant and just pulling that out? I brought my own condiment. Thank you.
Or anywhere really?
Yeah.
What are you ever eating that you think, you know what, this could use some Velveeta on it? I've never been, and I don't mind Velveeta. I like shells and cheese and whatever, but I've never been eating anything, whether it's fancy or from a burger place, that I thought Velveeta would enhance this so much. I wish I had some Velveeta, liquid Velveeta
On my person.
Yeah.
I've got melted cheese on my person at all times. Just check my pockets. I mean, how fat? I mean, you talk about big back behavior. Carrying around liquid cheese in your pocket is next level fat.
Or you know, my wife's label of it. That's some 1,000-pound sister S right there.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. There's an ongoing battle in my house, Velveeta or Kraft mac and cheese. I'd rather have the powder cheese myself.
Oh no, that's
Yeah, a lot of people like it that way.
Yeah.
My little friend Jenny is just a mac and cheese freak, and she would rather have that old fashioned Kraft mac and cheese with the powder than any of them.
yeah.
Me too.
It is
Yep.
good.
So I might just start carrying the powder around.
Yeah, do that. You know,
Sprinkle it on.
especially that's the same stuff that they put on popcorn. That cheese powder on popcorn is about the same as the Kraft stuff.
Yeah.
Sure.
You can mix it into a water, Lindsay. That'd be delicious.
Oh,
But the Velveeta, I mean, it sounds like a good deal.
You get 12 packs for $5.
Yeah, so it's
$6.
Yeah, $6. So that'd be about 50 cents a pack.
Yeah. And for the humor alone on a first date to pull out a pack of Velveeta
God.
cheese, you're going to slay the room.
you're gonna and lose a date.
Maybe. Very
This
possible.
is the TJ and Riggins Show.
When it comes to all things real estate, especially in the Lake Norman area, there is no one better than the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. We've used them for years. They're our friends, and you are going to love them. Just go to tjriggins.com/Temple team. tjriggins.com/Temple team.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to get everything TJ Riggins all in one place. The new Media Center is the easy way to access everything we do. The radio family asked for it, and now it's here. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
All guests of the TJ and Riggins Show stay at the Hyatt-centric South Park Charlotte. Beautiful rooms paired with incredible dining options, all nestled perfectly in the beautiful South Park neighborhood of Charlotte. Book your stay online at tjriggins.com/Hyatt.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
There's this clip of Oprah all over the internet today, her talking about her opening up about doing, I don't know if she did Ozempic, but she did some sort of semaglutide, whatever they call that stuff, some sort of shot, medication to help her lose weight. And she's talking about how obesity is a disease, and she always thought that skinny people, it was all about willpower. And then when she started taking the semaglutide, whatever it is, she realized that they're not even thinking about food, you know? They're not even thinking about eating that potato chip. It changes the brain chemistry, I think is what she's implying, which may be true. I don't know.
I saw the headline of that, and I thought, for some reason, I don't know why I thought this, because I guess I'm losing it. But I thought when it said that she has changed her mind about the assumption she always made of skinny people, I thought it was going to be her coming to the realization that, you know what, I've thought some bad things about skinny people before, and I was wrong.
Bad
But
thoughts.
instead, it was, they're not skinny because they're doing anything. They're skinny because their brain works that way. They have no control over staying skinny.
Well, yeah, that's
what she's saying.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But she's not saying I made a mistake and I misjudged them and
Right.
demonized them unjustly. She's saying that they don't even deserve credit for being skinny because it's built into them.
Well, that's one way to
That's
look
what
at.
she's saying.
Well,
Yeah.
she doesn't put it as plainly as that they don't deserve anything. Do you think that's what she's implying?
Oprah is a jealous shrew.
You think she's had for years all these negative thoughts about skinny people?
No, I'm saying the fact that she's coming out now and saying that skinny people don't do anything to be skinny. It's just given to them.
Yeah.
She's jealous.
She's jealous. Okay.
They don't work at it. They don't pay attention to what they eat. They don't exercise. They don't do any of these things.
Yeah.
It's just given to them. It's skinny privilege is what it is. Check your skinny privilege because jealous Oprah Shrew is at the door.
Jealous Oprah. You do not carry the light today. That's what she always says. You carry the light.
Right.
You carry the light.
She needs to shine that light at herself and in a mirror.
Oh, see, I didn't read it like that at all.
You know, you need to stop casting stones, Oprah. You're not perfect. You're not a goddess. Most people that are skinny because they work at it and they pay attention to it. It's not in their brain. And nobody's predisposed, not many people are predisposed to be skinnier than you.
You just got schooled. What's one thing we can all agree on? Next.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Hey, it's Lindsay from the TJ and Riggins Show. I love our Gregory Jewelers in Statesville, mainly because they have so many different options. You can find diamonds, fashion jewelry, anything for this holiday season. So make sure to tell your loved ones to check out our Gregory Jewelers in Statesville. Go to tjriggins.com/diamonds for directions. At our Gregory Jewelers, we speak diamond.
Add TJRiggins.com to your phone's home screen. Open your phone's browser, type TJRiggins.com, and click the top banner to learn how to easily add to both iOS and Android phones. Everything is now on the homepage, TJRiggins.com.
When it comes to all things real estate, especially in the Lake Norman area, there is no one better than the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. We've used them for years. They're our friends, and you are going to love them. Just go to tjriggins.com/Temple Team. tjriggins.com/Temple Team.
This is the TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show.
So here's a controversial opinion. It's controversial, but I think brave. I think Amy Schumer is funny.
Yeah.
And it seems like everyone in the country dislikes Amy Schumer now. It seems to be something everybody can agree on, except for me. I think she's funny. Sorry. I always thought she was funny.
I thought she had one funny moment, and then after that, I was like, and then she became full of herself, and I don't think she's funny.
What do you think she did that was funny?
That one appearance on Ellen years ago about being at the ball game and eating popcorn and being self-deprecating and all that.
Sure. Yeah. No, that was good. It
was very funny.
But what's something, we live in such divisive times, Brother TJ. What's something we can all agree on? Something lighthearted. Like you say, you could eat pizza every day for the rest of your life. Pizza, I think, is the perfect food.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
Uh-huh. Yeah, and even if you don't eat the same toppings on the pizza, everybody can usually agree that, they'll eat pizza. They like it okay.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Lindsay, would you agree with that?
Agreed, 100%.
See, we're bringing everybody together. We're finding things we can agree on. The entire world at TJ Riggins Show. What's something the entire world can agree on? Jennifer says heated blankets are the bomb. See, I disagree.
With the use of the term "the bomb"?
No. You can say the bomb. That sounds awful to me. A heated blanket on my lap.
Well, I have one on my bed in the winter.
Oh, do you?
And so I turn it on, and then when I go get in the bed, I turn it off. Mm-hmm. So that way the bed is warm when I get in it, and then it cools down pretty fast. Mm-hmm. But I wouldn't say heated blankets are the bomb.
Yeah.
Or put it on my list of favorite things.
Yeah.
Valerie said everyone loves a back scratch. Can we all agree on that?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Yes. TJ saying no. Why are you saying no? I thought you loved it.
My back doesn't always itch.
What about a back tickle?
Yeah, I like that. I do like that. Just like, you're not scratching it like it's got an itch, but you're tickling just to be, soothing.
TJ
I do like
likes
that. Like
TJ likes to be tickled. You heard it here first.
that kind of lightly tickled on my back.
Lightly tickled.
Not,
I like to be
not poked in the ribs.
Hey, Lindsay, put that in Rob's Bumble bio. I like to be lightly tickled.
Oh, please don't. No.
See if he gets it.
Oh, God.
It's already done.
A few things about me. I like steak and I like to be lightly tickled.
And Velveeta packets.
And that I have a graduate degree.
At TJ Riggins Show, what's something we can all agree on? Krispy Kreme donuts are the best.
Yeah, it's hard to disagree with that.
Across the world, it always works. So those are fun. At TJ Riggins Show, something we can all agree on. Love it.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
What you doing there, Greg?
Oh, hey, Katie. I'm making my world famous Greg Nog.
Well, if it's so world famous, how come I don't know about it?
There's a lot you don't know about me. Like how I just ordered truckloads of our most popular items at Sweet Dreams.
You did what?
Shh.
Right now, save up to 70% on overstocks, clearance, and closeouts. In stock and ready to rock. Only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. Watch the TJ and Riggins Show with new Carolina-specific content, deals, and more. Available to check out every weekday. Add it to your phone's home screen today.